How did a small South American country become Europe's cocaine gateway almost overnight? 13 tons of cocaine, hidden in bananas, headed for your neighborhood. Ecuador's transformation reveals a criminal masterpiece hiding in plain sight. The bananas in your kitchen might have shared a shipping container with cocaine. In 2024, European authorities made their largest drug bust ever. 13 tons of cocaine hidden inside banana crates. But here's what's shocking. This wasn't Colombia or Mexico. Ecuador, once Latin America's safest country, transformed into the world's newest narco-state in just 5 years. Their murder rate tripled overnight. Prisons erupted in flames. And behind this chaos lies an invisible network of Mexican cartels, European mafias, and local gangs, all fighting for control of billion-dollar shipping routes. The question isn't just how this happened, but why nobody saw it coming until it was too late. In March 2025, Operation Banana Split exposed everything. Europol agents coordinated simultaneous raids across Belgium, the Netherlands, and Spain, seizing 73 tons of cocaine worth over $4 billion. But the operation didn't start in Europe. It began at Ecuador's port of Guayaquil. Why Ecuador? 3 perfect conditions created this criminal paradise. First, Colombia's success against cartels simply pushed operations next door. The Sinaloa cartel and Jalisco New Generation cartel didn't disappear. They relocated. Second, Ecuador made a seemingly innocent decision, dollarizing their economy. This stability, combined with their free trade agreement with Europe, created what investigator Catherine de Boll called the perfect money laundering ecosystem. Third, Ecuador's position as the world's largest banana exporter created a massive volume of legitimate shipping that's impossible to fully inspect. Over 25% of all bananas eaten globally come from Ecuador. The mastermind? Albanian mafia boss Dritan Rexhepi, who orchestrated everything while sitting in an Ecuadorian prison cell. From 2020 to 2024, his organization used shell companies to purchase 22 legitimate banana farms, allowing them to control every step of the supply chain. What we're witnessing isn't just a crime wave, it's a complete criminal evolution. Ecuador shows us how modern trafficking organizations have transformed from violent cartels into sophisticated corporate networks with CEOs, supply chain managers, and financial experts who never touch drugs directly. How did authorities finally catch on? It wasn't the drugs that gave them away, it was the money. The biggest vulnerability in a drug trafficking operation isn't the drugs themselves, it's the financial trail. While Ecuador's cocaine seizures made headlines, the true breakthrough came when authorities followed $3.5 billion flowing through their financial system in a single year. In February 2024, Spanish financial intelligence tracked unusual real estate purchases in Valencia, 8 luxury properties, all purchased by Ecuadorian banana company executives who'd never set foot in Spain. This led investigators to discover $43.4 million in laundered assets flowing through Ecuador's banking system, just the tip of the iceberg. The first shocking scheme revealed wasn't just about banana shipments, it was about property development. Albanian criminal networks purchased legitimate farms to control the supply chain, then laundered profits through construction companies that built luxury properties nobody ever occupied. These empty buildings weren't failures. They were the actual product these companies were designed to create. Standard anti-money laundering systems should have caught this, but they failed because of deliberate fragmentation. Traffickers structured their transactions to fall just below the $10,000 reporting threshold while spreading them across 43 different financial institutions. No single bank saw the complete picture. But here's what reshapes our understanding of modern trafficking. Ecuador's investigations revealed that over 30% of drug proceeds now move through digital currencies specifically designed to be untraceable, creating an invisible financial highway that leaves no conventional paper trail. But here's what reshapes our understanding of modern trafficking. Ecuador's investigations revealed that over 30% of drug proceeds now move through digital currencies specifically designed to be untraceable, creating an invisible financial highway that leaves no conventional paper trail. Here's where blockchain analysis becomes the unexpected hero. While cryptocurrencies seem to offer anonymity, their public ledgers actually create permanent, unchangeable transaction records. When European authorities seized just one phone from an Albanian money launderer in Ecuador, they recovered wallet addresses that allowed them to trace 3 years of previously invisible financial movements. This flips everything we thought we knew about crypto. The very technology designed to hide criminal money can make it more traceable than cash if you have the right analytical tools. So, how are authorities transforming financial intelligence to dismantle these networks? The most practical technology being deployed today is AI-powered transaction monitoring that doesn't just look for individual suspicious activities, but identifies relationship patterns across seemingly unrelated accounts. When Belgium's Financial Intelligence Unit implemented this system, they identified 28 previously unknown trafficking networks in just 4 months. The counterintuitive approach that's proving most effective focuses not on the biggest transactions, but on the smallest geographic anomalies. By mapping micro-patterns in financial activities across border regions, investigators can identify corruption hotspots before they see any drug movements. In Ecuador, unusual banking activity in 3 small port towns preceded major trafficking operations by an average of 9 months, creating a predictive model that works like an early warning system. For supply chains, visualization tools that map every touchpoint in production journeys have become essential. When Belgium's Port of Antwerp deployed this system, they immediately identified 23 high-risk shipping routes previously considered secure. The most powerful transformation comes from public-private partnerships in financial intelligence. When banks, cryptocurrency exchanges, and law enforcement share anonymized pattern data rather than specific customer information, they create a comprehensive detection system while preserving privacy. European authorities credit these partnerships with increasing trafficking network identification by 64% in the past year alone. The uncomfortable truth is that drug trafficking organizations can replace seized shipments within days, but rebuilding dismantled financial networks takes years. As Europol's executive director, Catherine de Boll, explained, "When we seize drugs, we cost them a shipment. When we seize their money, we cost them their entire operation." So how do we protect ourselves from these evolving threats? 3 essential strategies have emerged. First, understand that modern trafficking organizations hide within legitimate commerce, not outside it. The counterintuitive approach that's proven most effective: collaborative competition. When competing businesses share anonymized shipping data through secure third-party platforms, pattern recognition instantly improves by 74%. You don't need to reveal trade secrets to create collective security. Second, recognize that criminal enterprises now operate like corporations, with efficiency metrics, ROI calculations, and risk management strategies. By identifying which legitimate systems offer the highest profit-to-risk ratio, you can predict and protect the most vulnerable points in your industry before they're exploited. Third, accept that in today's interconnected economy, security isn't something you have. It's something you actively create through vigilance, collaboration, and adaptation. What happened in Ecuador isn't staying in Ecuador. The same criminal playbook is being tested in countries across Asia, Africa, and possibly your neighborhood. Because here's the truth about modern drug trafficking. The patterns are clear, but only if you know where to look. And now, you do too. Because in the modern criminal economy, following the money doesn't just solve crimes, it prevents them. That was it for this episode. Hope you liked the content. Drop a comment below with any questions about this case or other financial companies you'd like me to investigate. Hit subscribe, tap that notification bell. Because remember, in the world of financial crime, what you don't know can hurt you.